All right, test, test, test. Check, check, check. Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Coming in loud, we're coming in clear. Maybe we're not coming in loud, I don't know. I haven't really tested this. But again, it wouldn't be one of my streams if there weren't some shenanigans going on with my technical sides with all my equipment. But anyway, thank you all for joining me tonight. I'm Avonal059 coming back at you again with what ideally should be the ending, the true ending to Pokemon Violet, because I thought I was gonna have enough time last night, yesterday, whatever you want to call it, to be able to get to the final area of Paldea, which is Area 0. It's inside the crater. But apparently I was told otherwise, that there's still a lot more of the story to go. So I went ahead and did everything else last night. So now we can focus on finally getting through the end game and finishing out the story. What's left to deal with Arvin and the girls, and we're heading into Area 0. We're probably gonna encounter all kinds of very terrifyingly powerful Pokemon, and we may not be ready for it, but we're going to go ahead and try to get through, because that's the plan tonight, is to just finish the game. And if I do get finished tonight, well, I think I'm gonna take the rest of the week. Well, basically I'm gonna take the weekend off from streaming, because I've been at it just pretty much adamantly, and I'm not burnt out on the game. I'm burnt out on staying up so late to get the game done. It's like I have this almost addiction to wanting to complete it, but I know that I have to sleep. But the good news is that I don't have to be in to work early tomorrow, so I can go a little bit later like I would usually do, and I don't have to worry about my hours for tomorrow. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Again, thank you for joining me tonight and getting to witness the spectacle that is the ending of this game. And again, I will have to give the pre-warning. I'm going to be muting the end credits of the game, because there's an Ed Sheeran song that plays on it, and for whatever reason Nintendo decided, or maybe Ed Sheeran decided, that any time that song plays in a stream it would trigger DMCA, and I really don't feel like having any strikes against my channel, so I'm going to have to unfortunately mute that part. So it's not just you, the viewer, that is not going to be able to hear the song. It's also going to be me, because, well, if I liked Ed Sheeran, maybe I would allow myself to listen to it. But because, this situation is going to be playing out, well, I don't know. I don't know if I should apologize for the possibility of getting DMCA striked. Well, no, I'm not gonna apologize for that. I don't want strikes against my channel, so I just have to abide by the rules. So yeah, you're not getting Ed Sheeran. I'm not getting Ed Sheeran. Maybe I'll put something else on instead. Maybe since it's in public domain, at this point, I'll just play yakety sax while the ending is going, and I'm sure it's supposed to be a really emotional thing going on, but I cannot just cannot deal with that. But anyway, let's get that on. Let's get that going. I was kind of messing around earlier, just kind of going through doing more terror raid battles so I could earn more money, so that way I could buy the vitamins that I needed to train up the rest of my Pokemon. So instead of spending an hour and a half doing that with random battles, well, I just did that off stream and We used money to get it done. We're going to get to area 0. Where's the gate? Here's the gate. So in case I go up here, I mean, ideally I could just wall climb. Yeah, what's got to be nearby? What, the gate? Is that what you're talking about? A bunch of Meowth out here. No, I'm not going to be distracted. We're going to area 0. Hey, over here. This is the 0 gate. It was made so researchers could try to observe the inside of the great crater Paldea, what folks call Area 0. It's our ticket down into the crater. Oh, and speaking of the crater, you know what that Pokemon of yours, the one I gave you? Area 0 is apparently where Miraidon was born or something like that. Maybe it'll be happy that it can finally come back home. Not that I really care or anything. Anyway, our 2 new teammates should be waiting for us inside the 0 gate. Guess we should head in. Oh, that's why it's called the way home. Because it's the way home for Miraidon. Well, wasn't expecting that. Whoa, kinda dark in here. Hola, Setsu. Arvin said there'd be tons of strong Pokemon, so here I am. Once she heard she'd get to battle awesome Pokemon, she was here in a second. You're an annoying little pest at the academy, but I guess you could come handy for this. Spoken like a guy who wants to get beaten in a battle. But more importantly, why is it so dark? And where's the awesome Pokemon? Yeah, it is weird that the lights are off. The last time I was here, the electricity was up and running, but now... Well, now the lights are on. But why? I turned them on. Seems like they were on power saving mode. I hacked into the system controls and overrode the settings. Oh, it's you, the kid with the fluffy Eevee bag. I guess. My name's Penny. Well, hey, we never got to actually talk. I'm Namona. I'm in Class 1A. You must be some kind of tech whiz. You like Pokemon battling too? Ugh, you talk like way too much. The director introduced us. When you need someone good with tech, she's a no-brainer. Anyway, Penny here also agreed in the second when she heard it was to help Setsu. I'm not really the adventuring type, but I owe you, Setsu, and I pay my debts. She's surprisingly old-fashioned like that. And of course, everyone knows me, Arvin. My loves include Mebo Stiff and cooking and biometric identification in progress. Hello, Setsu. I've been expecting you. And it seems you have gathered a group of formidable allies as well.
Sorry, who are you?
That's my dad, probably.
What? That's Professor Turo?
Namona, student ID 805C001. And Penny, student ID number 803B121. I thank you for coming.
Oh, of course, Professor. Oh my gosh, it's such an honor to meet you in person. I mean, maybe not in person exactly. Arvin, did you, tell your dad about us?
When would I have done that? To begin with, I'd like to ask you all to make your way down into the great crater of Paldea. You can reach the lower chamber using the elevator you see to your right. Dad? Please proceed below.
Hmm. Are they not on good terms? Must not be.
Alright, Area 0. Here we come.
I hope.
God, it has been raining all day today. And I've been absolutely cold, but I got a surprise when my sister showed up. She got me a new, well, it's a really nice new leather jacket, and it's really insulated and it's very warm, and I really appreciate that, considering that the weather has decided to drastically shift into a much colder climate, so that's definitely going to be helpful, especially in the mornings and nights, because if I end up heading out early to work, I won't be so cold, and if I'm coming home late from work, it's and it's raining like this, and it's gonna be really cold. Well, I won't have to be worried. I won't have to worry about being so cold. So. Biometric identification in progress. Identities confirmed. Access granted to the lower level.
Ooh, it opened for us automatically. Not quite. Looks to me like somebody's controlling this thing remotely.
Once you step through, you will be above Area 0. Setsu, you have brought Miraidon with you. I do not believe that can be the case. I identified its biometrics at your current location. If you utilize Miraidon's gliding capabilities, you should be able to descend into the depths to reach Area 0.
What? Isn't there like an elevator or something? And wait, did you say Miraidon can fly?
When you reach the bottom, I will get in touch once again. I hope your trip is uneventful. Railroading people into stuff, just like always.
I can't wait to see what Pokemon live down in Area 0. Let's go! That girl, is she like incapable of fear or what?
I guess we'd better go too.
What do you mean I can't write it here? They literally want me to get on Miraidon.
Setsu, ready for the worst? Good, that's all we needed to hear. Get out that Pokemon of yours and we'll be off.
Ooh, it's cutscene time.
What's the matter with it? Scared of heights? That's what I'd say.
Well, no wonder. But no need to be scared if we go together. How does that logic work?
Get on!
Aw, man, I missed it. Okay, this is... Where are we going? That do be a little bright.
too bad, but do be a little bright.